Beautiful morning, nice and cold, air is pure. Beautiful truck. I got a 2004 Lincoln Navigator. They didn't know what they were doing. Out with the expedition, and they wanted to try to see if they could. They didn't build a lot of these initially. This was more of an experiment, but it ended up selling like hotcakes. And that's because rappers at the time were putting it in their lyrics, videos, and etc. Everybody went out and wanted to buy one because rappers were talking about them. Funny thing, this truck was very expensive. It was Lincoln's most profitable car. Also, it's a close competitor to Escalade. It was GM's most popular car under their Cadillac brand. So this truck, all the features, and everybody wanted one. And the funny thing about it is they were so expensive that, the normal listeners for rap or hip hop, young people who couldn't go into Lincoln and, finance or buy a Lincoln Navigator. So really it was older people, execs and people, middle class, upper middle class people, rich people that were actually buying them, which lets you know that the influence that, hip hop culture has on the older people. So this one is a survivor. This one is a 2004. It was loaded. It's got sunroof. It's got leather. You see the seats took a beating, but everything else is good. It's got navigation. It's got DVD, 4-wheel drive. Starts right up. This one has no warning lights and has 295,000 miles. 97,000 miles. So you're looking at the GPS. One thing it doesn't have is a backup camera. But you see it has this shroud that goes over the navigation screen. It's got wood trim, everywhere. It's got, of course, sunroof, power lift gate, rear AC and heat, steering wheel controls, wood wheel. They were gas guzzlers. I probably only got 10 to 12 miles to the gallon. But, look at the HVAC controls. Your windows were right here in the middle. So was your heated seats and cooled seats. Look at there. Cup holders. This was a very comfortable truck. Your 4-wheel drive controls. Of course, the seats are power. And whoever had this truck really kept up with it. And it's funny because people always talk about mileage, but I love trucks and cars with lots of miles because it means somebody took care of them. Let's see if this lift gate works. Wow, still works. Let's look at the back seat real quick and the tailgate. So they had the chrome wheels. They had the THX sound system. It's got, split seat with the storage in the middle. Third row seats, of course. DVD. I don't know if that still works or not. Vents. There's your rear controls. Like, whoever had this truck really took care of it. Power fold down third row. Tow pack. Parking sensors. These things were loaded down. Tires on here are still good. You see the paint starting to fade. Truck's 22 years old. And then up under the hood, It had a powerful V8, and you see HID lights, chrome grille, tow hooks, fog lights. Man, these things were loaded down. And you know, they were expensive. Like I said, you couldn't work at McDonald's and walk in and buy one of these. You need to have some money to buy one of these. Look at that big motor there, that huge V8, 5.4 liter. Like my mechanic said, this was the Mac Daddy of trucks. You had your lights on the side view mirrors, the turn signals. Yeah, I mean this was it. The storage in here, back here. I didn't even open that. The hook ain't even on there. Yeah. So if you wanted something, you had the money, this is what people was buying. This is when SUVs just started getting real popular, so everybody wanted one. If you had the money, you could get it. I mean, these drove smooth. You know, they were gas. If you couldn't afford it, they were gas guzzlers. See the seat. Dual climate control. Big glove box. Yeah, it's power everything. You know, I had more Expeditions that I sold. I'm selling this truck to a lady who has a daycare. Yes. Beautiful truck. Oh, not to mention power running boards. And they still work. Insane. Roof rack. Man, these things were loaded down. Yep. Great truck. They were really reliable. What killed a lot of them was the sagging suspension. That was what took most of them out. The sagging suspension, electronic components. That's what made people get rid of them. But these has coil springs. They were replaced. All that was done, so you ain't got to worry about the airbags going out. It's got coil all over it now. Yep. Beautiful truck.